Unfortunately, I forgot to film this bit, guys, but we'll put a link below in a video where we've done a similar technique to this using powders. We've done this on white 113 glass. I'm going to add a little bit of frit. So what I've done is the edge is grey tint where the kind of brickwork is. This was dusky lilac and gold purple. I'm adding just a bit of, in the middle, some light green powder and some pink powders, and now I'm just adding some frits in as well. The point of the frits is the fact that we've got, we're then going to build up the flowers behind, and in a way I wouldn't mind more, you know, the kind of the middle of this area is pink and kind of purpley and green already, and so that's already there as a sort of base for our flowers to kind of come off. So if you see a bit of this behind, it looks good behind the flowers and will hopefully give the feeling of dimension. So I'm going to finish off putting some frits. I think I'll put a bit of green, this is all medium to fine frit. I'm going to put a bit of medium frit, green frit on here as well, and then I'm going to put it in the kiln. So we've now taken the pieces and we've sort of placed them where we want them to go. Now quite a few of these flowers, we've glued them on stacks of glass, so they'll be raised up, and those will be glued on afterwards. So I'm going to take all of the ones that are on stacks off now. So now I'm going to take all the bits of the stacks on off and put them to one side, and then the rest will be fused on a tack fuse. Now I'm slightly concerned about things moving and then not having a clear spot to put the stacks on, but I kind of think that I can probably glue the stacks onto a flower if need be, or onto a leaf if need be. I haven't glued anything down at all, so it's all slightly moving, but I'm going to move it over to the kiln very carefully. And we've tinted like that colour. I'm going to show it, is the white, is white mixed with light pink, and you get this amazingly beautiful colour. Really love it. I kind of prefer that than that, which is pink opal, which I think is quite kind of it's a bit muted as a colour. It's not so pretty and bright. So I think that is all of them. There might be some smaller ones left with it. I'm going to put some more of these small flowers on, if I can persuade everything to stop moving, These are actually white and light pink, so once they're fired, they're going to go much more pink colour. I need to make sure I've got a gap to the edges because I don't want the piece right up against the edges because it sits in a frame which is about half a centimetre, about a quarter of an inch, and otherwise it's going to be too close, so I'm going to push everything in a little bit to make sure I'm not too close to the edge. And then this can go in the kiln to be fired. I want to just tuck that leaf underneath there. Fingers crossed, such a big piece, such a big commission. So we've got that to go in the kiln. And then we've got this, which is the base, which is got to be slumped at some point. But before it's slumped, I decided I was going to glue these on after it was slumped. But I'm worried about I'm worried about slumping it with this. I think it's going to be super risky, but I'm also worried about trying to glue them on afterwards once it's slumped. It's also got risks. So I'm going to tack fuse these on, and then I'm going to slump it on the slowest slumping schedule in the universe. I'm going to leave it all weekend slumping in the kiln, very slowly ramp, very slow cool down. It's going to be slumped on a flower pot to give the flower pot shape. So I'm going to get finished with gluing all of this, and then it's going to all go in the kiln.